welcome to the reading for May 2nd, 2020. I'm going to do a simple 3-card spread today, past, present, future. Often I'll do it a little bit more freehand, but today I am not. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Swords. So I'm just going to do this. Okay. So the 7 of Swords is a much maligned card. This card is the energy of reconnaissance, of doing something behind other people's backs. And as we all know, that can sometimes be, nefarious business, sneaking around on people, stealing, thievery, middle of the night environmental pollution, all 1990s Ranger Rick style. This can also be about getting things ready, working on ideas before, basically keeping things close to the cuff, not letting everyone in on your plans, doing a lot of work and a lot of research and a lot of preparations before you tell anyone what you're doing. And sometimes that's necessary in creative process. Sometimes you have to kind of keep stuff to yourself until you're ready to release it. So that could be one of many things. In the past, I feel the 9 of Swords reversed is like the 9 of Swords, but worse. Like this is just unable to eat and sleep. Just a total wreck. I feel like many of us have been there. Just so worried and so stressed out about something that it's really getting to you. And this energy has been in the past. So there's been a lot of sorrow and pain and worry in the past. Currently, we have the World reversed, which to me means that the world has not yet righted itself. There's a lot going on right now. I feel like we are entering a new way of being, which happens every once in a while. So the world is reversed because the world is literally on its head right now. There is a lot that is changing. In the future will once again be a little bit more complete feeling. But right now, our personal experience of the universe around us is that it is pretty tumultuous and not quite settled. And then in the future, we have this energy of thinking of walking away from something emotionally, of considering it at least. Now, it may be that the 7 of Swords has nothing to do with your own behavior. This could be somebody doing something behind your back in like a kind of malicious way. And I'm going to draw a couple cards on that in a second. In that case, leaving that energy behind is a fantastic idea. Not that anyone asked for my 2 cents, but there it is. I'm going to draw a couple more, first on the 9 of Swords and then on the 7 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Yeah, the 9 of Swords reversed, I drew the 9 of Cups, which is everything you want. It's basically all your hopes and dreams. You spent many hours worrying about the things that you want, and I would say almost in like a career wise way, even if this is an artist or a musician or anybody with a creative project. It could be that they're, or not even creative project, anybody with a dream who has spent many hours many hours agonizing to get what they want. Draw another card on that. Justice reversed. And that's things being kind of out of balance. As though justice literally has not been served. So I don't quite understand this. Let's look at the Seven of Swords and see if that clarifies anything. Okay. The Page of Swords reversed, which is actually a very nasty energy. So it may be that there's some nasty energy that you're unaware of. And it may actually be that, oh, I get it. It may actually be that this is somebody else's feelings about you. There could be some like jealousy. Could be that people are thinking that it's unfair that you have what you want. I don't know, that could be very liberal translation there. Draw a third card, why not? Ten of Cups reversed. Yeah, some balance, some happy home was not. Or perhaps you dealt with all of these things to pursue your dreams. You dealt with not having a lot of environmental luxury and things being out of balance and a lot of worry and concern. Perhaps there have been just tough times in the past in pursuit of the things that you wanted, which would make a lot of sense to me. The World reversed. Let's see. The Four of Wands reversed, which is another instability sort of card. There isn't like a stable house or home. It's just completely, yeah. The Six of Pentacles reversed. Pull that too. So there's an imbalance of power here. There's an imbalance of power here. Maybe lesser than it was before, but somehow there is an imbalance of power. Maybe there are sacrifices that you had to make to get what you want, what you wanted. So let's look at the Eight of Cups reversed in the future when you're thinking of leaving all this. The Magician. That is somebody who is completely able to move forward in a creative manner. A very powerful, the Magician is a very powerful card. So, yeah, that's very positive to pull for that. And the Seven of Cups reversed, which is insight and clarity. That's lovely. So it may be as you grow a little bit more balanced and a little bit more stable, you will be able to deal with this imbalance of power, to deal with perhaps this weird nastiness here. I'm going to draw a couple more cards on that Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords hanging over all of this. But the Magician and clarity, the Seven of Cups reversed. That's an excellent energy moving forward. So I'm going to draw a couple more on the Seven of Swords here. The King of Pentacles reversed. That is a not very balanced person. I would say not balanced emotionally. Maybe the other way of looking at it is someone who is very poor, but it could be poor in a lot of respects. But I always have seen that come up as like an emotionally imbalanced person. So, one more. Oh, this might all have to do with money, because the Ace of Pentacles is like money opportunity here. Oh, I see. So maybe this, or the other way of seeing it is this person without money did something behind, I don't know, it's all very murky, but all right, now draw one more of these cards on it. So much about the imbalance of power and money. Being able to move on and to see the road ahead more clearly is fantastic coming from here. Right now, things seem to be completely in the air with this Four of Wands reversed and the World reversed. And then, oh, that could be worrying about like rent. Like this could be like a landlord being sketchy, wanting his money. You know, that could be that kind of situation pretty easily. A lot of people are actually in that position. The High Priestess reversed. That is not trusting your intuition about something. So it may be that you are still at the tail end of this situation because you didn't trust yourself. Yeah, you may be living somewhere far from wonderful right now and still dealing with that energy because you wanted something else. You made a situation happen because you could endure X, Y, and Z to get another result, to get this. But you didn't listen to your gut about it. So now it's some sort of situation that you have to escape. Or, you know, that explains the thinking about going elsewhere. That could literally be moving to another apartment, moving to another house, fixing that situation. I got the Lovers reversed here. The Lovers is usually about making major decisions. It may be that in this case you haven't yet made a major decision about this. So, very interested to hear how this plays out for you. If this is something going on in your life, I'd love to hear from you.